a new thing. Okay, we'll take one more and close. Okay. Yeah. So this is the challenge 3, and here they're asking us between 2006 and 2010, how many games each bookie called right for the home team. Okay. So he has given us some time filter and also filter for home team. That means only on the bets where the team is playing in their home ground. So okay, so they have two filters: how many games each bookie has called right, which team does each bookie call right most often. So he's asking for two information. One is the number by how many bets he has won on this particular field, a set of bets, and also on which team in that particular group does that each of the bookie win a lot. Okay, obviously he can place on multiple teams. So of all those teams, what is the one team where he always majorly wins when compared to all other teams? Hope the question is clear. If you see here, this particular bookie has made 3,199 right bets. Okay, and if you see, the bar is orange here because and the team that which he often wins very often is Cleveland, this particular team. So this is the team on which he always gets a win. So those are the two types of information which he is asking for. Let's see how we can get there. So obviously first I need to know if the game, whatever the bookie has been said, if he is calling it right or not, because I need the number, how many times that he has called right. So I need to get that, and I will get that just like how I can get with a simple calculation as we earlier did, if a bookie is right or wrong, or we can get it in another way as well. So let's see how I can get that. So before that, let me show this particular column here. So the column here, we have a result of each of the bookie, right? So for example, win or loss. Okay, here currently it's a string. What we can do is we can create a calculated field that says this. We're just converting that string field into a numerical field for further use in order to get the right and wrong calls very easily. Click OK, and I'll create a new calculated field that will give me right or wrong if that particular game called right or wrong. So it's simply earlier we checked if it is less than 0 and the result of the match is W, then it is right call. Right now we'll do that with a simple calculation, because with making use of the field that we just created. So for W we have put a +1, and for loss we have put a -1. So what we can do is we can calculate spread divided by win-loss number. Win-loss as number. Now this will give us the information either if it's a right or wrong. So if the spread is negative, that means the bookie is expecting the team will win. Okay, and if it wins, then it will have the value as 1. So negative by positive is a negative value. That means if this is less than 0, that bookie has made a right decision. If the spread is negative, but that particular bookie is expecting the team to win, but instead if that is the team has lost, then the denominator will be -1. In that case it will be a positive and it will be greater than 0. So this will turn out to be false and the game is not called right. So this will give us for each bet if that particular bookie has made a right call or not. Okay, and click once that is clear. Now I need to calculate. Now since I've defined how each of the bookie bet has been right or wrong, now I need to aggregate all the rights that have been made for each bookie, right? For in this particular in the particular set of filters that the question has been asked for. Let me okay, I think I already did it. Let me explain. So here the two filters that we saw is year filter from 2006 to 2010 in the question. So I'll just put a simple year filter here. Yeah, from 2006 to 2010 and make it context so it will not mess up your LODs. And also on the team is home filter, it's basically a true or false, and select true. That means only the matches that only the teams where they are playing in home grounds will be considered and rest will not be considered. So now once that is done, you will have to create a calculated field, basically giving you the number of games called right. Count distinct. Here we need to see the games called right, the field that we created. Let me see if that's the field. So this has to be right. Now here I'm trying to aggregate all the results, okay, making use of the earlier field. Count distinct of if game called right okay. If it is true, then give me game ID. So it will only take the cases where the game is called right and get the count of all those particular bets related to that game. Okay, and that now the task is I've got the count for each of the games. The count distinct of all the games where he has called. Now I need to basically I can simply do a bookie level sum that will give me this number, but I need to extract the team for which he has getting most wins. Okay, so in order to do that, I need to find out at a bookie level and at the team level what is the maximum number of correct bets that he has got. So for that I will create another calculation. So let me call this booking max for games call. Obviously I'm looking at the each bookie and the team level, so I'll perform a fixed bookie ID comma team and get the sum of all the rights that I've got, so which is basically games called right field at which we created just now. Okay, this is already count distinct we have used, so it doesn't need one more aggregation on the top of that. So let's go with this. Yeah. Now this particular fixed calculation will give me a table for each bookie, all the teams that he has placed bet on, the how many rights, correct bets that he has got for each of those team he has placed bets on. Now from this particular table I need to extract the maximum rights that he got, the team for which he got the maximum bets right. So again I'll write another calculation fixed at the bookie ID level. So for each bookie I need a certain team, get maximum of this particular value and close the LOD. So this will give me for each bookie okay, the maximum number of the team, the number for which he has, for which team he has made the right number of maximum number of bookings, bets. Hope that is clear. And now we will use that number to extract the name of that particular team. We'll just create another field. Again, we need to perform at a fixed key level. Fixed key if my this calculation fixed bookie ID comma team my number of rights, games called right, if this is equal to my maximum bookie value, if that is the case, then give me the team name for which team that particular is there, and close this if. Since this one will give LODs always require aggregations, we need to provide some temporary aggregation for this. Okay, let me check. Follows. Okay. I have my filter set, and I'll quickly bring my okay ID, okay name, and then games called right. Yep, and I'll just get the text. I'm unable to show the tooltip for the time being, but let's set the number 3199 for this one, 3,599, and 238 for you, Liger. 238. Okay, so the numbers are right, and let's quickly set the team name. So the last calculation that which we made, let's call this into color, and we got the same. So that should be 5 times calls on CLE. Okay, let's go here and put the team abbreviation label. So that should be okay. That's okay. Let me do this thing. So yeah, the first one is Cleveland Cavaliers or something, and we got Cleveland Cavaliers. And let's see for this one, LO, which is San Antonio Spurs. And this one we have San Antonio Spurs. So hope this was clear. If you have any questions, let me know. So what we got here is for each bookie we got the number for how many times that the bets he has made out of the number of times he has made bets, how many he got right, and what team that he is most likely to make a right bet on. So that is the information that was present in this view. It needs a little bit of formatting, but we'll skip that for now. So those are the 3 exercises we'll go through today, and we'll see the next remaining in the upcoming sessions.